Hey, everybody. I'm Jim Deedlow. This is my podcast. Just type in Jim Deedlow, Dedelow, on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Sometimes it's just some cuts from the morning show that I do on AM 1230 WJOB and 104.7 FM in Hammond, Indiana. I've had some regular callers for decades now, and two of them are Mad Mac and MX, and they're up next. Hala Maranada Shmafa Kala Charapafa.
Jimmy the pimp. What you doing, brother? Hey, you know
are
that
we
guy
that kind
who,
of friends that you're going to address me that way? Like, hey, Jimmy, how you been, man? Is that we that kind of friend?
probably not, but who cares, man? It's radio.
Exactly. All right, I just want to make sure I didn't, because I missed that memo because
You probably missed a lot of memos, bro.
Yeah, I just
never touch gummies before noon, and that doesn't stop you yet. So
Can we talk about gummies?
Hey,
I'm going to be very
no,
clear
hell
on
no.
this.
Listen, there's
I'm
high school
against.
kids and grade school
I don't
kids
take
listening.
gummies
Stop.
in any form or
Oh,
manner.
my
Just so
ass.
everybody that's listening know that. Okay.
Do you think anybody believes that? Are you insane? Nobody believes
Now,
you, dude. Are you
here's the
kidding
thing.
me?
You've met a lot of Board of Trade guys. I am your
No, really?
typical fried Board of Trade guy that lived stress for 18 straight years, and it kind of fried some of my circuitry. So that's why I probably that's why I have to go to the bathroom and I forget to put music on. Anyways, go ahead. What's on your mind?
Hey, and your signal was bad, and you were going off the air a lot too this morning.
Yeah,
I'm listening
now,
on the radio.
Right? It's just the
You've been
cold.
okay for about 4 or 5 minutes.
You know what? It's just the cold, man. There's nothing I can do, and it only lasts about 2.5 more weeks till we move.
The cold. It's the cold. It's the leaves. It's the rain.
All right, you know what?
Do
you have something on your mind?
Yeah, I do, man.
Well,
hey, you know that guy who? Well, you keep talking. You know that guy who lived next to Dahmer who had the good stories?
What was that about?
You know what else? You know what else he had? Good recipes and leftovers.
Oh God! Why would you make that stupid joke? If I was over by the phones instead over here cleaning stuff up, I would hang up on you. But
Man,
do you have another? Other than
if the queen had a set, she'd be the king, and that ain't the case either. Yeah, I wanted to ask you. Hey, so with this new network or this new conference of whoever you got, is you going to be looking for more announcers? Like, is there a chance you bring Kuziak back, and Drain dropped the golden hammer on that one, saying never again, huh?
Do you have another question? By the way, I do want to.
There's another question. I got another question.
I'm very. I don't have that much to do with it, but Sam and the guys came out with an announcement yesterday. They added another conference, a Greater South Shore Conference, and they're very. Took them a long time. Hold on, I'm talking. Took them a long time to get it done. There's some great storied teams in the GSSC. So you're just going to see games upon games here that are going to be streamed even more in the Calumet region. And
who's in that conference?
What's that?
Who's in that conference?
Well, I know Griffith and Bishop Knoll, right?
That's who it is. Okay.
Yeah, that conference, and I don't want to be out of turn. I think I know all the teams, but let me see if I got them right. All right, I know Westside does some stuff there. So, all right, it's Calumet for sure. Hammond, Knoll. Now, Ileana Christian, I think, is there for one more year, but then they go to the NCC. Lake Station's in it. Griffith. Boone Grove is in the Porter County Conference for most stuff, but I think they play football in the GSSC. Wheeler, River Forest. I think that's it.
Who's in the NCC? Is that Munster?
Let's see. Is there anybody else in? Oh, Whiting. Yeah, Whiting. So say that again. NCC is Munster, Highland, Hobart, Hanover, Iliana's Coming, and KV and Lowell. So we do that one, and then we do the Porter County Conference, which is like South Central, and I don't want to miss anybody, so let me type it up.
Don't worry. We don't care.
No, well, I think there are people that want to know that. Like, gosh, you got 3 conferences now. Who are they? It's Boone, but Boone doesn't. I think Boone plays football in the GSSC. Hebron, Couts, Morgan.
It's like you got everybody in the region, right? Basically?
South Central, Washington, Westville. It used to be La Crosse. I think it's Tri-Township now. But all of those people are now streamed on the Heartland Sports Network. Hey, are you surprised that when I hired the consultant, the first thing he said when he walks through the door, he goes, "You hired me? Now here's what we're doing. We're changing the name." No one. He's like, "We're not naming it after Jed." So it is what it is.
Who knows, bro?
Are you surprised?
Who knows? I mean, I couldn't. Honestly, I couldn't care less. Okay. You call it the Neil Young. Oh yeah, we nicknamed it the Neil Young Harvest Moon Network.
You know, I never thought of that. The Harvest Moon Network instead of the Heartland Network. You know what?
Right,
You're not as dumb as you sound. You know what I mean? But anyways,
brilliant, dude.
Go ahead. Do you have something on your mind?
Yeah, your boy Dabberton's having I think Kuziak's a guest on his show next week too. That's going to be a beauty. He's having Mott Hanley and Kuziak as guests next Wednesday. That's going to be a doozy. Where's the girls at today?
Kuziak will be back. We are making some
changes
to our timing of when the shows are. I mean, Kuziak is, outside of me and Verley, he's the next best talented person here, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, that's what I think, sure. Good Lord.
All right, well, you don't really have anything to add today, do you?
Yeah, hey, if Gavin Newsom says anything, you want to go the other way. Do you see now up in Minnesota, they're estimating now that they've lost over $2 billion each year to the Somalis up there. You ever been up there, Jimmy, in that area? Ilhar Omar, or her district up in Minneapolis? I was up there
I don't
twice.
have, like you said, I couldn't care less about the name of the network. I don't know anything in a parallel universe. I don't know anything about the Somalis controversy other than the president called them, garbage? And
I've been up there twice.
What kind of people?
Area?
What other kind of people are garbage in your mind? Not just Somalis. There's got to be other people, right? It can't just be Somali garbage.
Gang members, drug users.
No, but I mean, which ethnicity or race or country of origin? Any other ones that are garbage? Just Somalis.
No, I don't go by country or ethnicity. What do I care? I go by quality of people.
The president called people from Somali are garbage. And so I just wondered, I'm like, well, there's got to be other people that, you might think are garbage. So do you have any others?
I liked what one guy said about bringing people in from other countries. He goes, if a country doesn't have running plumbing, hard copper plumbing somewhere in their country, we can't take them in because they're like Cro-Magnon men.
So
what are we going to do with them?
The toilet.
They're supposed to come here.
It's the toilet
to help
requirement.
Our country.
Now, hold on a second. Are you going to be the person that goes around and checks toilets?
In third world countries, yeah, you can just do it on Google.
All right, so you're going to ask Google, hey, who has a toilet and who doesn't? And then if they don't have toilets, they get up to Ellis Island and they go, all right, hold on. We got to ask AI. Does your country have running toilets? And
do you have running water?
If AI says not a lot of them, then you say, well, you can't come in until you get a toilet.
Adios, amigos.
Bye.
Yeah, you got to have at least shingles over
You got to have
shelter, right?
So it's the toilet requirement.
Running water, shingles, and working plumbing.
Okay, so then we got to count shingles too. Now, how are we going to do that?
We don't need to count them. We just have to look.
So
if you're living in a hut,
so you kind of know intuitively what kind of people are garbage and what aren't. So,
hey, have you ever been to the Walmart over on Torrance Avenue in Lansing?
Yes.
Okay. So would you send your wife or grandkids there past like 5 o'clock at night? Hell no.
Okay. Why? Well, that's a question to me, and I'm trying to like get it where you state your opinion rather than kind of go around it. So what is your opinion of going to that Walmart? Are there people there that don't have running toilets, so they're garbage?
It's one of the most dangerous and loss-leading Walmarts in the country. And that's according to Walmart.
Okay. Now, and so what does that have to do with running toilets in and around Somalia?
That Walmart in Lansing makes the ones up in West Minneapolis.
What does that have to do with what we're talking about?
Well, I'll tell you if you stop cutting me off.
We're talking about people who are garbage, and certainly Somalis are considered garbage.
That Walmart there makes the one up in Somaliland in eastern Minneapolis look like Briar Ridge.
So is there more garbage here?
Oh, dude. No. What,
I mean, where is more garbage people? In Minnesota or on Torrance in Lansing?
Oh, way up in Somaliland, up in Minnesota, bro. Like I said, if you ever been there, you'd go and you turn around and come back. If you like what your wife said to you one time when you told her, oh yeah, I took the kids to the basketball game at Westside, and she goes, what did you do? She goes, don't ever take my daughters there again. Remember you told me
that's not how that went, but it's good. It's good theater. Hey, how's my voice showing up on this new microphone? It's pretty good. Thank you. All right.
You sound good so far, bro.
I just switched headsets.
Stay on the air, Jimmy. I got to go.
All right. Hey, garbage. We're talking about garbage people today. All right. Can you bring that up? I now have a producer, and her name is Adriana. I'm in finals, Alvarez. And I want to find the garbage comment because I wonder what the metrics is for garbage. Was it garbage people, or are there a bunch of garbage? Or anyways, let's take another phone call. Hey, what's on your mind?
Well, I do want to talk about garbage people. Hold on. In Minnesota. But first, because I've been up there 52 times. But first of all, I want to talk about you, my hero. Okay. You were eating that bagel, and you had a piece of bagel on your mustache, right? And then I watched you go to the washroom. You said you were going to the washroom, and you came back with that piece of bagel on your mustache. So what that?
Why you wouldn't? You text me 3 times a day with about one thing or another, but you're not going to text me that I have bagel on my mustache. There's nobody else here. All you got to do is text me.
But the thing of it is, everybody that goes to the washroom goes to the mirror and washes their hands and looks in the mirror. That's telling me you don't wash your hands when you're done. Because if you would have washed your hands and looked in the mirror like a normal person, you would have spotted that bagel and took it off instead of sit down.
Well, here's the thing. So I'm a little crushed for time when I do that. So I went to the washroom, and I have this canister of hand wipes that are right next to you. You could see them in the back of the thing. And I just used one of those. So technically, you're right. I used a hand wipe. I did not wash my hands in the washroom. I used a sanitary napkin or whatever.
Yeah, just like when they catch a criminal, it wasn't me. But anyways, I'm just warning all the producers. I hope they're listening to this. That maybe you want to wash that keyboard off in the washing machine before you use it.
I mean, literally, these things are way better than washing your hands. But listen, I got a question for you. All right, so you go to the bathroom in a public place, right? And I'm older, so I get in there, and it takes me a little while. I'm standing at the urinal, and a lot of times someone will come in near the same time, and then they'll leave. It might even be two people that will come in and leave while I'm still peeing, right? And invariably, there is a certain type of man that will come up to that other urinal, kind of make it quick, and then just walk out without washing his hands. And it's usually someone who's like from 20 to 35 years old, usually facial hair, and they just walk in, go to the bathroom, and then they walk out. Now, that is good reasoning for not always wanting to shake people's hands. You know what I mean?
That's why Trump don't shake hands. Now, you truthfully look up in the air, and you know what I'm talking about, and tell everybody that you don't wash your hands, you just leave, okay?
I always wash my hands. That's why it takes so long. But I found that it took a little bit too long when I go to the washroom to sit there and scrub my hands and then go over to the hand dryer and all that. So we put these wipes on the desk here.
Could you wipe the bagel off, Jed? Could we just at the one point?
All right, hey, you know what? Neither you or Mad Mac have anything to add to the show this morning, so we're going to move on. Hey, listen, all I'm telling you is that if you see a piece of bagel on my lip or my nobody's here and I'm on camera, you text me the most egregious stuff all day long, which some is very funny, believe me. You can't text me that one thing. Jed, you got a piece of bagel. Or how about this? What if I'm, like 1 out of 30 times I come out of the washroom and I don't zip my fly correctly, right? You would never text me and tell me that, or you would just laugh on air?
No, I just leave it there so everybody could see. But I do got to say something about Minnesota.
Somalis are garbage. Is that what you're going to say?
I don't know who's who, but I've been up there 52 times fishing, right? And I first went up there in 82, and I swore to myself I'll never go back in 2018. Now, the resort owner, he passed, and he told me, Perry, he didn't call me MX. He says, Perry, I want you out of the woods at 12:30 in the forest. Then he tells me, I don't want you going up into the forest anymore. And I think now that, he was a really good guy, God bless him. I think what he was talking about, pretty close to Minnesota, going through it, I'd be stopping at these gas stations, and they started changing. And right around 2016, I got out, I looked around, and I slithered back into my truck and left. So now, it has changed. I can't say if it's Somalis. I'm not blaming it on anybody, but I hear that there's a mass deportation of a lot of people, and especially in Venezuela. Trump is winning again. Maduro said he will take back the criminals that he sent here. So, but I really mean it, Jed.
What do you mean Trump is winning again? Why? Was he losing? I missed that.
Well, everybody had him behind the 8 ball, but you know what? I never got tired of winning, and I go to fill up my gas, and I'm winning there. But
so wait a second. So you think that Trump was on the ropes or something? The only thing all this, you know what? All this stuff that's out there, I mean, it's just all kind of noise. And it's really kind of interesting and entertaining, right? But there's one thing that I don't think that I mean, even this redistricting where Trump told Braun he had to get it done, and they're going to build this like banana all the way down to Wabash here, and as Weezer said, it's going to happen. But there's one thing that's an outlier, and I think it's difficult to get around as a conservative Republican, whatever you're MAGA or not, is the Epstein thing. When that comes out, if he's in there in compromising ways, that becomes a really problem. Now, if he's not in there in a compromising situation, then I think that there isn't any really thing that'll stop him.
I know we go back to Trump is bad, but I would like to, me and my buddy McDermott are tight, and he was talking about why Braun doesn't want to take his phone calls. You know what I'm saying? I think it's because you called cops clowns. That might have something to do with it. But I did spend a lot of money on you for Christmas, and I hope you're happy with it. But this Minnesota thing...
Wait a second. We got to stop that. We're done. I got to move to another phone call. But you bought me a gift?
I bought you too.
Does any of them have are any of them like flannel gotchis that I could wear under my jeans? Because it's really cold out. If they are, then bring them early, will you?
I'll give you a hint.
All right.
And then I'll hang up. I got the hint from Kuziak. Are you here to hijack my show? And you can't grow a beard that long, and it's already in a nice little frame picture.
All right.
Take care, buddy.
So there it was, let's say, Mad Mac and MX. Does it get any better than that? Well, you could argue either way, I suppose. I'm Jim Delo. That was from my morning show in December of 2025. Just a couple of regular callers, Mad Mac and MX, and I hope you liked it.